In this question, it is given that for a semiconductor material, the conventional flat band energy diagram is shown in the figure. The variables y and x respectively are. So we know that along y-axis variable is, let's say this is the electron energy. So along y direction we have to see electron energy, and along x direction variable is distance. So option B is correct. In this circuit, it is given that Vd is the threshold voltage of the diode. Now we have to find the graph that best depicts the variation of VO with Vi. So four options are given. We have to see variation of VO with Vi. We have to verify option A, B, C, D. Which of the following is correct? So let us first see what will be the equivalent circuit during positive half cycle. So we will talk about positive half cycle only. Means when Vi is positive. So let's take this voltage is positive. So it's an inverting. So this voltage will be negative. So in this case, let's assume if this is D1 and this is D2. If you see the condition, D1 is forward bias and D2 will be reverse bias. So if we draw the equivalent circuit, this is minus, this is plus, this is virtually grounded. You have a resistance R here. Let's say this drop is, voltage drop is Vd, and you have to take this as an open circuit. So this voltage is VO, this is 1 kilo ohm, this is also 1 kilo ohm, and this Vi is positive. And this drop is Vd, this is the potential. Polarity is plus minus. So what will be output voltage when this is open circuited? Now you can see output will be 0 volt. In this case, output will be 0 volt. So that is the condition when Vi is positive. Then let's see, input is negative. So when you have a, you can say negative half cycle. So when we take this as minus, this voltage will be plus. So in this condition, now D1 will be reverse bias and D2 will be forward bias. Again we have to draw the equivalent circuit. So let's draw the equivalent circuit. This is the operational amplifier, minus plus. This will be virtually grounded. You have Vi. This is 1 kilo ohm. This will be open circuited. Now again this will be plus minus Vd. This is the voltage drop. And this is VO. This will be 1 kilo. Now see, if we apply current division at this node, so you can see this drop is, this will be 0, virtually grounded. So let's say this current is I1 and this current is I2. Now if we apply KCL at inverting mode, so if we take this point as A, so at point A, that is at inverting terminal, Let us apply KCL. So what will happen? I1 is equal to I2. This terminal is at A, potential is 0. So I1 will be given by VO minus 0 by 1 kilo. And I2 will be given by 0 minus VI by 1 kilo ohm. So this will give you VO is minus VI. Now see, VI is itself negative. This VI is negative value. So what will be VO? VO actually you will get positive value. So that will be mod of VI. So during negative half cycle output is positive. That is mod VI. Now if we see the option, you can see if VI is positive, we have seen that VO is 0 volt. And if VI is negative, in this condition, we have seen that VO is mod of VI, positive value itself. So positive, you can see, if we check the option A, just see when VI is positive, output will be 0. This output will be 0. And when input is negative, output is positive. So option A is correct. So in this question, we have to find the output Y of the combinational circuit as shown in this figure. So we have to find Y. Let's take this output is Y1 and this output is Y2. So we will write Y1 and Y2. So Y1 is given by A X NOR 0. And this can be expanded as A bar 0 bar or A0. So this will be A bar 1 or 0 and that will be simply A bar. Now Y2 is given by A X NOR Y1. So that is A X NOR Y1 is A bar. So this can be written as A bar A double bar or A bar. So this will be A bar A or A bar A, and that is 0 or 0 is 0. So now output Y is given by A X NOR Y2. So that is A X NOR Y2 is 0. So this output is similar to Y1 and this Y1 output is A bar. So correct option is option D, that is Y is A bar. In this question, it is given that a semiconductor PN junction at thermal equilibrium has a space charge density ρx profile as shown in this figure. So this is rho on this axis, this is the distance x. The figure that best depicts the variation of the electric field E with x, where W denotes the width of the depletion layer. So 4 options are given. You have to verify the correct variation of E with x. So if you see this figure, so charge density varies from minus W by 2 to plus W by 2, and in this region, this is the depletion region, charge density rho is proportional to x, because we have to see the dependence, and we know from Poisson's equation in one dimension d2v dx2, that is given by minus rho by epsilon, or this we can write as ddx. Let's write it as minus dv by dx. So that will be given by rho by epsilon. E is minus dV by dx. So we can write this variation as dE by dx is rho by epsilon. And since this is proportional to x, so if we see the dependence, E is proportional to x square. So if you see the given option, dependence is, just see this option is wrong. This is triangular waveform, this is also wrong. This is also wrong. So this variation is, you can see it's a parabolic. This profile is parabolic and electric field is negative. It has some negative amplitude minus E naught. So only option that is correct is B. In this question, it is given that for the given circuit, identify the correct statements. It's a multiple select question. So 4 options are given and we have to verify each option. So if you see the circuit diagram, it's a non-inverting case. So let's assume voltage at this point is V1. And we know that voltage at inverting terminal is approximately equal to voltage at non-inverting terminal. So this will be also equal to 1. Now take this current as I2. Let's take this as the polarity and this current is I1. So this is the polarity. Assume this current is IO dash and this current is IO double dash. Let's see, this is the polarity and this is plus minus. Now let us first see apply KCL at inverting terminal. Inverting terminal. So that will be, you have to take this current as I1. So we will get I1 is equal to I2. So I1 will be V1 minus 0 by 1K and I2 will be VO minus V1 by 1K. So this will give you VO is 2V1. This is VO. Now at non-inverting terminal, so we will apply KCL. Let's apply KCL. So you will get IO dash is IO plus IO double dash. So what will be IO dash? IO dash will be 1 minus V1 by 1K. This will be V1 by RL and IO double dash will be V1 minus VO by 1K. So if we solve this, let us see, this will be 1 minus V1 and this will be V1 by RL and let's take plus V1 and VO is minus 2V1. So if you solve this, that will give you V1 is RL this much volts. So that depends on RL. So let us verify option A. So we have to find current I0. So I naught is given by what? V1 by RL. So in this case, when RL is 1.5 kilo ohm, so V1 will be 1.5 volts and RL will be 1.5 kilo. So that will give you 1 milliampere. So you can see option A is correct. Now B option. What will be VO? VO is 2V1 and V1 is RL volt, so that will be RL is 1.5, so this much volts. So this is 3 volt. So option B is also correct. Now see option C. If RL is, let's take now RL is 3 kilo ohm. So what will be I naught? No, I naught is V1 by RL. So if RL doubles, V1 will be also doubled. So this will be 3 volts and divided by 3 kilo ohm. So this will give you again 1 milliampere. So current will remain same. So it means option C is incorrect. Now see option D. Again RL is 3 kilo ohm. So VO will be 2V1 and this will be 3 volts. So that will give you 6 volts. So option D is correct. So in this question, option A, B and D are correct. 3 options are correct. In this question, it is given that the following Zener diode voltage regulator circuit is used to obtain 20 volt regulated output at a load resistance RL from a 35 volt DC supply. This is 35 volt. So DC supply is 35 volt. This is the RL and this regulated output is 20 volt. This regulated output is 20 volt. Zener diodes are rated at 5 watt. So this 5 watt is PZM, maximum power dissipated across Zener. And this 10 volt is the Zener diode voltage. So this VZ is the breakdown voltage, that is 10 volt for each Zener diode. So let's see what will be IZM. We know that PZM is given by VZ into IZM. So this PZM is 5 watt, VZ is 10 volt. So what will be IZM? IZM is 5 by 10 ampere, that is half ampere. That is the maximum current, maximum Zener current that can pass through. Now, if this current is I, so current through resistor R is given by I is, what will be voltage drop across R? That will be 35 volt minus of 20 volt divided by R. So this will be 15 by R. Let's say if R is in ohm, so this much ampere. Now this I should be always greater than or equal to IZM. So under this condition, we can write 15 by R should be greater than or equal to half, or this will give you R should be less than or equal to 30 ohms. So we have to find the value of resistance R should be, it's a numerical answer type question. So in this case, you have to put here 30. In this question, it is given that for the Boolean expression y, that is A B C or A bar B bar C or A bar B C bar or A B bar C bar, we have to find the number of combinations for which output Y is 1. So let us first simplify the Boolean expression. So in this case, let us write in this form: AB or A bar B bar and take C common, and then let's write this as A bar B or AB bar and then take C bar common. Let us assume let D is AB or A bar B. So that is A X NOR B combination. Now if we write D bar, that will be A X NOR B bar. So that will simply A X or B, and that will be given by A bar B or AB bar. So now we can write Y as this is DC or D bar C bar, and that is D X NOR C. Now we have to write truth table. So let us see this. We have to write the truth table. Take this as A, this is B, and this is C. And let's write D as A X NOR B combination. And then we have to write Y. So Y is D X NOR C. So this is the combination. Now we will write different combination. 0, this is 0, 0, 0, then 1, 0, 0, 1. Then we have 2, 0, 1, 0. Then we have 3, 0, 1, 1. Then we have 4, 1, 0, 0. Then we have 5, 1, 0, 1. Then we have 6, 1, 1, 0. And last combination is 1, 1, 1. Now we will see A X NOR B. So it is, if it is A and B is 0, 0, so that is X NOR is an equality comparator. So this is 1, this is 1. Then combination is 0, 1. So we will take it as 0, again 0, 1 AB. So this is 0, 1, 0, this is 0, this is again 0. Again they are equal. So that will be 1, 1. So that is D. Now Y is given by combination of D and C. So you have to see combination of D, X NOR, D and C. So again it's a equality comparator. So when it is unequal, it will be 0. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, this is 1. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, it is again 0. 0, 0, this is 1. 1, 0, 0. 0, 1, 0 and 1, 1, again this is 1. So you have to see how many times this is 1. So you can count 1, 2, this is 3 and this is 4. So 4 times output is 1. So it's a numerical answer type question. You have to put here 4. 4 times output will be 1.